everybody, it's me, Wendy Williams, the round peg in a square hole here at WBLS. My boss wants me to make a promo promoting my radio show, but he says to me, here's at the bottom of the memo, it says, keep it subtle. Me, subtle? Turn up the music. What's really good, everybody? I'm Wendy Williams, and I'm the host of the Wendy Williams Experience every weekday from 2 to 7 p.m. right here on the radio station, holding me down. I got the gossip, the fashion. We talk movies, music, food, sex. We share each other's problems. And did I mention celebrity interviews? Sometimes they can get crazy. Anyway.
Wendy?
Oh, let me bring it back down. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, weekdays from 2 to 7, right here on 107.5 WBLS. How's that?
It's Wendy, man. The Wendy Williams Experience.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
What you're here about to witness the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house.
Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it.
Allow me to reintroduce this
Representing
from west to east. Just better get it right. Y'all know the name. Wendy Williams. I've been in this game for a while. I hate to brag.
Ain't nobody
It is phenomenal.
Like the queen.
Right here.
who the world is this? So much drama.
From yo block to yo block, I heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this? So much this.
Again and again.
Wendy Williams.
Bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death. The show knows.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you. The winner of the Gangsters of the Year award.
Once again.
Introducing her queen.
Oh, how you doing? All right. Well, everybody, welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience. Okay. The whole Diane Sawyer experience was just such a letdown. I don't know what I was looking for, but just more juice, less tragedy. And, it had me crying, writing checks. I forgot about the purpose I was watching. But they bamboozled me. But we can talk about it. Plus, Michael Jackson, we don't talk about that enough. I think we need to talk more. I mean, just because. And, this is a show about everything. Q-Tip's coming by today. Now, before he gets here, I just want you to know that Q-Tip and I have a special relationship that has never been predicated on him actually experiencing the hot seat right next to me. But he's coming by today, and my opinion is, since he's coming, he's ready. So, Q-Tip, who's got an album coming out, just a generally interesting man, who's got a lot of insight on a lot of things, and he's slayed quite a interesting bevy of beauties. Q-Tip, we're going to be talking about that. All right, everybody, so keep it here. Advice hour is next hour. The phone lines are wide open, and it is what it is. It's the Wendy Williams Experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. I am charged. I am glad to be here, and I hope you are feeling the same. If you're not, then perhaps I can make you smile today. Just for a little moment. Just to, maybe I can entertain you, to let you take your mind off whatever's troubling you. We all got problems, I know. This is my therapy right here. I love doing this radio show. I got me a vitamin drip this morning. I was on the vitamin drip for an hour. That's mainlining vitamins. You don't have to wait for them to go all through your bloodstream and stuff. They stick the needle in, drip, drip, drip. It's right into your bloodstream. I'm good to go. I know, I'm always doing something. I want to live. I want to be well. At the very least, I want to know what's wrong so we can, start correcting. Nothing's wrong, but, I am a slight hypochondriac. You know that already. Shout out to Teresa in Yonkers. She's informed me that she's been on a 7-day cruise, and she just got back on Sunday. And this is her first day of rejoining and being part of the listening audience. So, hey, T, welcome back. Thanks for bringing the good weather with you. I was so disappointed with Brad Pitt last night on Diane Sawyer. And I can't say I was disappointed with Diane because my feeling is, like when you do these biggie interviews with the biggies, you will lose the interview opportunity if you don't do exactly what they want you to do. They meaning the celebrities. Oh, it goes down like that. But then again, she didn't have to do much prodding. I mean, did you walk away saying, oh, yeah, it's going down between he and Angelina Jolie and that marriage is a wrap? I still feel as though Angelina Jolie is going to break his heart. Like she doesn't want him like that. She just kind of wants to put her scent on him and then move on. I mean, she just seems like a real weird chick. And, the whole project in Africa that he's working on, something that I guess, what I left with is that this country does need to perhaps step up their aid in Africa. But then we're constantly reminded, did you watch the news afterwards, the 11 o'clock news? Murder, mayhem, and destruction going on right here on our soils. Kids killing each other. Parents not knowing how to be parents. Homelessness here. Starvation here. School systems failing here. So I was in confluentry. I didn't know whether to laugh, cry, write a check, call somebody. And there wasn't enough on his life. And by the way, why does this movie seem like it's going to be a Gigli? You know what I mean? Ben and Jennifer Lopez, so in their relationship, yada yada. They think, here, Jim, yeah, because I think I'm going to electrocute myself. Jim Wiener's in the studio, everybody. And there's a engineering mess going on underneath my feet, and I was resting my feet on a bunch of wires and stuff, and I'm a little nervous I'm going to be electrocuted, except I know, thank God, I'm wearing my Air Force Ones, and you can't get electrocuted when you're wearing rubber. So they say. But certainly I can wipe off a little dog dookie in those wires, and then the whole system's going down. Thanks, Jim. Just where I like my men to be. Down between my legs. Fabulous. And the older the better. That means you're more experienced. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you, Jim. Thank you for servicing me.
It's already red.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that little problem's fixed. But, it is what it is. They're involved. So now we can move on. I was watching Rolonda Watts, the lie detector, last night. So there was this girl, by the time I turned it on, do you watch that on PAX TV? Shout out to Rolonda. She's a friend to the show. We forget all about her show, don't we? I know I do. I always happen to tune in because it's low on my cable. PAX is channel 3. So usually I start, with the main channels. I do CBS, ABC, NBC, Fox, UPN, you know what I'm saying? And all down there in those low channels is where the PAX channel is on my cable. I run across Ro, and I see her talking to a woman who's about to take a lie detector test based on what she's talking about, this woman named Paige Lowry. Paige Lowry is one of the heiresses to the Walmart fame, to the Walmart situation. And what she was saying is that she went to USC, University of Southern California, with Paige Lowry, and the Paige paid her $20,000 to take tests, write papers, and basically be the student. And Paige graduated with her degree, and this woman took the lie detector test. Turns out she was telling the truth. She for $20,000, she helped the Walmart heiress get through school. But the sad part is, and I don't know what she wanted us to do, because I got my opinion on her too then. She never finished school herself. And she's from a poor family. And so I guess we were supposed to be reading through the lines, call PACS, find out how we can send money to this girl, and so that she can finish school. And, my opinion is, oh, well. Oh, well. You were stupid for taking the $20,000 to concentrate on somebody else. If you're going to take the $20,000 to help somebody get through school, which I'm not saying is right, but it is what it is, then you make sure that you get your own schoolwork done as well. You understand what I'm saying? While you're writing a paper for Paige, you write a paper for yourself. Oh, well, you missed out on a college education. And somewhere in there, I don't even see Paige Lowry as being wrong. I see her as being wrong. She agreed, took the money for this heiress, which I would have been bitter right there. Nah, she's used to getting everything she wants all her damn life. Probably didn't have the SAT scores to get into this school. I'll be damned. And then she'll get out of school, degree or no degree, and inherit, billions of dollars from the Walmart fame and have a cushy executive office someplace and go on and live a great life. I come from nothing. I'm concentrating on my degree, so I can get out here and make my own way in the world. So she missed out. And Rolonda says to her, this is what I love about Rolonda. Ro goes, is there anything you want to say to Paige Lowry? This girl says, she looks at the camera and says, yes, Paige, now that the secret is out, I think we need to, I think you need to be honest too, and we need to get right with this. Right with what? Paige probably doesn't even remember your name. Athletes do it all the time. And hopefully the girls who even, do athletes papers and stuff like that are also concentrating on getting their own college degree. That's all. I haven't gone to the website yet to change the poll question from yesterday, nor have I gone to the website to get the results of yesterday's question. But that's what Art does. He is. Art, the new poll question.
Yes.
Okay, I want you to put on the website, as you retrieve the yesterday's poll question, is Michael Jackson innocent?
Oh.
That's a simple yes or no. I have tentative plans tonight to go to see NBC. I'm going to be on the Donnie Deutsch show tonight, and I'm going to participate in a panel of people talking about just that. Is Michael guilty or innocent? I'm just waiting for my confirmation. I'm not sure, but if it doesn't get done today, then Donnie already told me, we can do it another time or whatever, because this is going to be going on for a moment where the jury is deliberating, and I know everybody feels the same way. If Michael is guilty, so are the parents. Even if Michael's not guilty, the parents, they need to be in a cell right next to him, or exiled, or hated upon, maybe even more than Michael. Because, Michael couldn't do what he's being accused of doing if there weren't parents putting their kids on the track, on the host roll, basically. There was no Spider-Man on TV last night, by the way. What's up with that? I was looking forward to watching Spider-Man, the movie, with my kid at 8 o'clock. I didn't see it on Channel 11. On here in New York, that would be the WB.
No, it was on TNT.
TNT? Okay, well, I missed out. And he wasn't upset. I read him a book and, he went to bed. And then I went back into my own room and watched The Bad Girls Guide. Can I tell you something? And I swore I wasn't going to love it because Jenny McCarthy dissed Tracy Bingham. But I love that show, The Bad Girls Guide.
Really?
Yes, I do. It's cute. It's a cute show. I support. Tracy, you would have been perfect for that show. But guess what? That nondescript black girl whose name I don't know, she's fine too. Really? She got eyes though, like the runaway bride. All crazy like.
Man.
My boss came into my office and he basically brushed up against me with his penis.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know how should I handle that situation?
The Wendy Williams Experience.
He's the king of comedy, and he's on his way to 107.5 WBLS.
Jokes I'm gonna do gonna be good.
He's the one and only Steve Harvey.
You know, I'm gonna say something every now and then that's gonna mean something.
Steve Harvey hits the air this Monday morning.
And there's some stuff I'm gonna say ain't gonna mean a damn thing.
You've seen him on TV. You've seen him in the movies and on stage.
I'm just gonna say it anyhow.
Now, you'll get a chance to wake up and hear him every morning next week live on your radio, right here on 107.5 WBLS.
Hey, this is Steve Harvey, y'all, celebrating the 107 days of summer.
Wake up to Steve Harvey all next week, starting this Monday morning. Spread the word
with 107.5 WBLS.
All right now, Steve Harvey.
Wow.
If you're going to be coming up in here, let me give you some food for thought. What's up with that woman writing that book? And the alleged, Steve, she sent me the book and it had highlighted pages talking about a long-standing affair that you had with her and all kind of, let me just put that in your ear because the WBLS community wants to know more about our people. That's Steve Harvey all next week. He'll have 5 days to talk about it. I'm listening every day. Hi, Steve. Oh, boy. That's Steve Harvey. He keeps a job, right? They just replaced him at my Los Angeles radio station with the John Sally morning show called The Block Party, where John Sally's hosting it along with Ananda Lewis. And now here's Steve. He loves my business so much. Yeah, because you know what? Once you get bitten by it, if you're real true to it, you want to keep this hustle going. This radio thing's a good thing. And Steve didn't originally start in radio, but he's one of the few people who, when you get bitten by it, you realize I can make other money doing other things, but I love this radio thing. I got to keep me a radio gig. So now here he is coming to New York. Right at my own radio station. He's going to be on all next week. He doesn't have to do it. I mean, Steve stays paid. And Kings of Comedy, all that other stuff he's got going on. But, all right, Steve. Say, listen, tonight are the drag queen tryouts for the Wendy Williams lookalike contest. And I want to shout out to the UPN 9 News. Brenda, Harry, Megan, all them. Because they're going to be actually over at the Laugh Factory covering. So that's great. So all you drag queens coming out, just be in place. Come, outfit ready. Jeans and a white t-shirt. That's my favorite look. Some 4 or 5 inch inappropriate shoes. And, the boobs, the hair, the makeup. And a fistful of sparkles. And don't forget, it's tonight at the Laugh Factory between 6 and 8. And then after that, that's when the comedy opens because it's Wednesday. It's the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience at the Laugh Factory. I'm always looking forward to that. Have my drinks, watch the jokes, and then go home and fall into bed. Doors open up at 8 o'clock for the comedy, which is totally separate from the drag queen contest. I'm looking for 6 drag queens, by the way. So may the best girl win. May the best girls win. Anyway, but for the comedy, the doors open up at 8 o'clock, and then the comedy starts at 9 o'clock. It's always a lot of fun. You know, if you'd like, if you have the time, come by, say hi, have a couple of drinks. Capone host, very funny. Don't take my word for it. Watch. Yeah, I'll be gagging. And good luck with that. Let me talk to you about LA weight loss. Wonderful. Swonderful. Swarvelous. Lose weight, eat great. There is no food group off limits. There's not a fistful of pills to make your thyroid go crazy or mess with your heart medication or whatever it is, whatever pills that you might be on in your life. LA Weight Loss is one-on-one weight loss counseling. Your counselor will be, for the time that you're losing your weight, like one of your best friends. You will have your counselor on redial on your telephone, like I had mine, Diane. I lost 15 plus pounds over a year ago. I've kept it off. And I'm now off maintenance, and I'm living my life regular, off LA Weight Loss. But I learned things while I was on the LA Weight Loss program that I will take with me for the rest of my life. And I've sworn to myself I will never gain this weight back. So that's that. I'm going to give you the telephone number, and when you're ready, call. Sidebar, if you love food, this is the diet for you, because you're constantly putting something in your mouth. 1-800-448-TRIM. 1-800-4... I know, it's going off in my head, too. But there's nobody here to press the button. I know. Do you ever, in your regular life, are you ever having conversations with people, and then, like, if you listen to this radio show enough, certain sound effects run in your mind, like your boss is telling you something, and in your mind, you're like, you can put that where? Back there. Or the crickets when somebody's boring the hell out of you. Or you meet somebody and you're like, how you doing? Right? Constantly in my mind, the sound effects in this damn show run through my head in conversations with other people. Exactly. The laugh track, everything. You know, everything. Oh, I'm a homo. I like guys. Definitely. 1-800-448-TRIM. That's LA Weight Loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. And we're going to continue on with this break and the Wendy Williams Experience here exclusively. Well, it's not exclusive, but certainly it is from WBLS, New York.
Brothers and sisters,
Taking it back, baby. Taking it back. Old school short shot.
yes. The rhythm, the rebel. 2, 3, play.
A little play from back in the day. And me, it's Wendy, man.
Wendy Williams.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Experience.
Hey, can't nobody hold me.
You out of pocket, the rules, no second you knew.
I do my dirt up on my lonely. Find the phony. Pass the mass, one deep, yeah, the only. Do or die. With love for the Ruger.
That's a lie.
Ow. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, everybody. Thanks for turning us on. Q-Tip in the studio today. It has been years. I am really looking forward to talking to Kamal Fareed. Or John, or what are you calling yourself these days, Q-Tip? We'll all find out today on the Hour of Truth. I'm really looking forward to this. And Brad Pitt, you know what? In conclusion, the blonde hair looks crazy. And, you know, with all your USA to Africa stuff, you are still a scuzzball. You are still nothing but a no good, lying with dogs and catching fleas mother father. Well, that's it. You divorce and you divorce clean. Then you move on. You don't fall under some trance of some voodoo priestess and have it splashed all over the place. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because for a minute there, I fell under his trance when I was watching last night. I was like, oh.
He's hurt because he don't tell.
Oh, shut up. The men will always stick together. I'm down with Jen. Kits in shop, send me a T-shirt. I couldn't decide at first. Kitson out in on Robertson in L.A. That's one of my favorite places to shop. Like when I go out there, I always go there. And I also like to call them and shop by telephone. I want to. I'm down with Jen T-shirt. They have Jen or Jolie. Whose team are you on? It's like it says Team Aniston, Team Jolie. I'm Team Aniston all the way. Keanu Reeves trying to cover up everything by getting married. Please.
How you doing?
Please, Keanu. Okay. Does Autumn McIntosh know? We talked about Keanu the other day. We don't even need to go all through it. He married Autumn McIntosh. Don't you love that name? Her last name is McIntosh. Apples are a very fall type of fruit. And her parents named her Autumn. That's a beautiful... I wonder if that's a porn star. Or if that's a showbiz name. I like that name, Autumn McIntosh. Why did I pick that for my radio name? This is the Autumn McIntosh Experience. Now, too sticky sweet for what this is. I should have gone with my girlfriend's name. She's not using it. Ritz Harper. Well, I think that name is fabulous. Anyway, all right, so he married Autumn McIntosh last month at a restaurant in L.A. And apparently he stunned showbiz insiders. She is an actress, never seen her in anything. The ceremony was secret. Keanu and Autumn, here's what the quote is. Keanu and Autumn wanted something really low-key, so they opted for a quiet civil ceremony with only friends and family. They don't like causing a fuss. It was at a small restaurant in Los Angeles, very simple, very chic. They've been dating everyone for just over a year, and that's it. They're back on the circuit, introducing each other as man and wife. So terrific. Another Star Owl hookup. Oh, I know I haven't given away Wendy Williams prize package in ages, but I'm ready to give one away. It's really not a package full of a bunch of stuff. It's, well, my CD, Wendy Williams Brings the Heat, is going to be released on Virgin Records on June 28th. And what is a CD release without the big celebration CD release party put on by Virgin Records in conjunction with my flagship radio station here in New York, 107.5 WBLS? And sponsored by Question Mark Entertainment, the CD's executive producer, honey.
Can't forget that.
And so with that in mind, I don't care where you are listening right now. If you're in Hawaii, if you're in Harlem, if you're in Compton, if you're in Toad Hill on Staten Island, if you can be in New York City on June 22nd, I'm not even going to disclose where, because we're going to keep that, a tight thing. It's guest list. It's the industry party. Nobody's paying to get in. This is probably the first free party that I've ever given, and it's not me giving, it's actually Virgin Records, so it's actually free.
Excuse me, Virgin Records don't give album release parties, so...
Oh, they don't?
Question Mark Entertainment. No, they support, but they don't give.
Well, thank you, Question Mark.
No, okay.
Slay you later. Anyway, so this is a free party. It's going to be... I've requested a pink carpet, not a red carpet. And the Access Hollywoods and stuff like that, everybody's going to be on it, and I feel so honored. And so, and I hate to sound all, wet about it, but my guest list, Donna Summer, you're on my guest list. I know you got your invite already, girl. You are a legend. Diana Ross, I know you live in Connecticut, girl. You know what I'm saying? Reverend Al Sharpton. Of course, all the artists on the CD will be there, from Q-Tip and... excuse me. Oh, I'm going to invite Q-Tip today, though. He'd be on my wish list for Volume 2, by the way. Everybody from Nas and A. Marie to Mario Winans, Marcus Houston, M.O.P., Marley, Prodigy, Renegade Fox, Jadakiss, BMF. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Young Jeezy will be in town from Atlanta. My president, El Presidente, Jermaine Dupri, will be in the building.
It's going to be extra sexy.
It is going to be sexy.
And Wendy, who's giving this again?
Question Mark Entertainment.
Okay, there you go.
And Apple Bottoms.
Oh, and Apple Bottom Jeans is giving it. Oh, all right. Well, then I insist that Jessica Rabbit be there.
Shout out to Unc.
Shout out to Unc. Jessica Rabbit. Jessica's going to be there too because she's the Apple Bottom spokesperson.
And her girlfriends.
And what?
Her girlfriends.
Oh, and her girlfriends with the big apple bottoms too. Okay, yeah. Anyway, so it's going to be on June 22nd. And
Hotter than the Dons and Divas party.
Oh, well, you know, this is going to be hotter than the Dons and Divas party.
No stress. Party hard.
Yeah, this is going to be all about partying and no peeling at the door. It's just all about VIP, guest list, and like that. It's going to be very sexy. Call the number 10 right now. You got to be 21 or older and ready to be in New York City on June 22nd. 866-GET-WENDY. Dial now. And good luck.
Wendy, man.
Ex-boyfriend, he wants to fight me.
How old is everybody?
I'm 43.
Oh.
She's 38.
Oh.
And he's 40.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Mm-hmm.
Different. How different?
Impactful. Cutting edge.
Let's take this form, this very American tradition of entertainment into the 21st century, the new millennium.
Okay, no. What's the name of the show?
The Experience.
I really like this. You know how I know? I'm getting a boner.
Have you lost your mind? Do you know how much mail we will get?
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
The content of the show, it's just politically incorrect.
Exactly. Who are the characters? You got characters involved?
We have three-dimensional characters.
What do you got?
How about
Pocono Dave?
Oh, here we go, dealing with these Negroes again.
Artie, life of the party.
Your eyes are closed, a mouth is a mouth, a toe is a toe, and a booty is a booty.
This is gonna be crazy. We're gonna hit it with the bomb diggity on this one. Now we're gonna get to star in the show because we need a star to carry the show.
The queen of all media, Wendy Williams, baby.
Folks will be outraged.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Wait, hold up.
You never met me. You don't know me. You ain't been in my house. You don't live with me. You don't sleep with me. You don't do shit with me, but talk about me. Watch what you say. That's all, baby girl. That's all I'm asking you is watch what the you say.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
All that we can get to know each other.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Before I even go on, I just want everybody to know that Art no longer is using his vitamin E from the nail polish container with the brush. You don't have to pass it to me, Negro. He is using MAC lip glass, and he's offering it to people like we want whatever you got floating on your lips. He's a mess.
Got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Okay, now. And it's Advice Hour here on the Wendy Williams Experience. Good day, good people. Did you go to the website and pull the people poll results off?
I'm waiting for this thing to reboot again.
Okay. What does that mean? It crashed or something? What is
I
that?
have to go over there and turn it off and turn it back on again.
Okay, so give us a moment, and then on the next break, we will have the results of yesterday's People Poll question, and then I will reintroduce today's People Poll question. In the meantime, dear Wendy, I'm a 30-year-old, and I've been married for 11 years on the 28th of this month. Now, my husband and I have been separated since December of 2004. My husband, this sounds so similar. A lot of people, anyway, all right. My husband constantly cheated on me and was rarely home. We have 3 children together. I've recently found out that my husband has fathered 3 children outside of our marriage. And I had forgiven him. She's a better woman than I could ever be. Because that's a total of 6 children, 3 in and 3 out. Let me continue. 2 of them, he denies that are his, and one he doesn't know that I know about. Wow. I only know about the third one, who is 5 months old, because I opened his mail. If I hadn't, I would have still been in the dark, Wendy. I've spent all this time wondering what else I could have done to make my marriage work and keep my family together. Now I know it's not me, it's him. So I'm filing for divorce within a week. His mom, who knows about one of the children because the child's mother came to her house, has suggested that I move to Texas where she lives. Oh, wow. So his mom is co-signing with her. Watch it. It could be a trap. Okay, let me continue. Wendy, I'm seriously considering this. My mom passed away last Memorial Day, and I have no family here. His family treats me like family. Is it fair to my kids to move them to Texas away from their father, or is it a bad idea to move to my husband's hometown? I would have stayed with his mother. I would stay with his mother until I find a job and a place for me and my kids. Sincerely heartbroken in California. You know what? I don't think it's a bad idea at all to move within a 30-mile radius of his mother, because then he can kill two birds with one stone. He can visit his children and he can visit his mother, and you don't have to be reminded of, I mean, this is if you're interested in relocating. I mean, what's the purpose of relocating? I'm sorry that you don't have any family. Just realize that he could also fill your mom's head with a bunch of crap about you, and his mom will turn on you like a wild dog, because that's a boy that at the end of the day is his mother's son. In a perfect world, what I would like to see you do is to stay exactly where you are. And if there's any moving to be done, then you move within a 45-mile radius of where you are right now to make a fresh start. If his mom wants to see her grandchildren, she can be more than welcome to stay down the street at the Motel 6 or in an extra room in your house for a weekend or a week or whatever her visits from Texas would be. Probably now, and I understand once again that you have no family, but you want to know what? I think you have it within you to survive this. And if you don't believe so, pray on it. Because you're 30 years old and you have 3 kids. And you can't go in and out. She's been married for 11 years, though. So, you have never been your own woman. And I think now it's time for you to learn about you and the world around you. And the only way you're going to do that is to not have anybody's opinion count but your own. And the only way that's going to happen is if you stay away from the mother-in-law. I mean, let her visit. I don't mean stay away like stay away, bitch. I mean, like, don't move to Texas and live with her until you find your own place. That's a part of your growth process, to be your own woman and be able to be your own strongest supporter. You know what I mean? Be the strongest person that you know. I would say stay within 45 minutes of where you are right now. Why should you uproot your area? Hell, move in the same community so you can go to the same Target, the same food town, the same Neiman's or Payless or wherever it is that you shop. I mean, I would move, because who wants to be reminded of all the what's-a-who's? And unless you all own a house, in which case, you know what? I'd even move from that. Sell it, split the profits. He needs it for child support for his 6 kids. Oh. Or stay in this. I mean, I don't know your living situation. I don't know what that is, but I would not advise moving to Texas. And I would feed your mother-in-law with a long spoon. Keep her in your life, because, that's a super situation where she's co-signing with you as opposed to the son. But feed her with a long spoon, because she's also there to find out who you're dating, who you're eventually pregnant by again. Or, I'm just saying. That is your husband's mother, and her allegiance is to her son. And yes, she wants to see her 3 grandchildren, but that'll be the same woman plotting to paint you with the crazy brush so that he gets custody. So ultimately speaking, he can not be responsible, and all those bunchkins live with her in Texas, and you are crap out of luck. So watch your mother-in-law. And I don't think moving to your husband's hometown is a good idea. You know what I mean? I wish you well with your divorce. You got so much on your plate right now. Don't think about where you're moving. What you need to think about is getting this divorce finalized and making sure you get your child support and putting him where? Back there. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, it's Wendy.
I know who it is. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I got issues.
Okay. Don't we all?
I called you last week.
Uh-oh.
And I told you my boyfriend was a slob on the radio.
Yes.
He usually listens to the Lipstick station here in New York.
Okay.
I'm always telling him to listen to Wendy's show.
Okay.
He decided on this day he was going to listen to your show.
And so he hears, repeat for everybody in a nutshell. Help me repeat your story. Okay, so this woman is married.
No.
Oh.
He's my boyfriend.
Long-term boyfriend.
Short-term boyfriend. He's a cop.
And he's a slob.
And I made that comment on the radio.
Oh, you know what? That's what I remember what it is. You've got your place. He's got his place. You've only been with him for like a month or so?
Yes.
And I told you that there's no changing his ways.
Right.
Just do everything at your place.
Right.
And you told me that his kid lives with him, where his kid comes over to visit, and everything's just a mess.
Right.
Okay, so what did he say?
Okay, so I spoke to him last night, and he didn't tell me he heard.
Okay.
We were having a conversation. And he said, I like Wendy's advice.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, my goodness. Like, I had no idea.
Wow.
So I felt horrible because I could see that it hurt his feelings a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I would think because I'm on the radio and I didn't say my name or anything that no one would know. He knows my voice.
Okay.
A few of his friends were listening and called him.
Oh.
And I just want to know what can I do to clean up the mess I made.
Okay, well, if you liked my advice, and my advice was you can't change him, just understand that if you continue on with this relationship, always keep maid service in mind. And I recall telling you that sometimes you can't sweat the small stuff.
Right.
Like a loaded gun just thrown across the bed because he's a slob.
Uh-huh.
I'm kidding about that part. or dirty drawers or whatever. Sometimes you just got to pick it up and keep it moving on because there's bigger fish to fry. I don't really think that there's cleaning up advice. If I were you, I would have just given him a giddy, girly, and kind of moved on.
Well, he, from listening to me on the radio, he's taking care of the situation.
Okay, good.
But I do want to apologize if he is listening. I am terribly sorry. I did not mean to hurt you. So,
but it's a new relationship, and you also didn't want to come at him crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I think it's done.
Thanks, Wendy.
You're very welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Dear Wendy, I need some advice. I'm 25 years old. I have no children, a college degree, $6,000 in a savings account. I live in New Jersey, and I'm bored to tears. I do have a good job with benefits, but, Wendy, it's no real career path. Apartments and homes in the area are too expensive to purchase on a single income. I'm making $30,000 a year. Wendy, I want to move to Georgia where my family lives. I have my resume out, and it's been out there for 2 months. Problem is that these companies call me to interview, and they don't want to wait 2 weeks for me to book a flight. It's about $200 every time I go down there, Wendy. I did my research, and it's cheaper to fly than it is to drive because gas prices are too high. I figure I can go to a few temp agencies down there, and I'm bound to get something to pay my bills. And I do have savings and a place to live in Georgia. Wendy, I can actually afford to live for 3 months in my own apartment and pay all my bills. Should I give my 2 weeks notice and go ahead and move and pray that I'll get hired within 3 months? Or should I keep waiting until a company is patient with me and I have a job before I move down there? Wendy, I'm tired of my friends. They don't want me to move yet, but they're not paying my bills. I'm not in a relationship. I don't have any close relatives here. They all passed away or moved out of state. Wendy, please help me. I know you're going to keep it real. Help me with my decision. Sincerely, ready to relocate. I wish you well. You are in a perfect position to do all of the above and more. And you know what I like? I like that you're 25. And I like that you already have your savings ready for your apartment and you figured out the average cost of living and that you can afford for 3 months. This is what I would do if I were you. I'd move down there. For the first month, I would lamp with family. This is why. You're not bringing kids. You don't eat much. I know you're 25. You know, what do you eat? like a bird, right? You're focused. So it's not like you're on some drugs or you're going to have men in and out of the joint disrespecting somebody else. Family. And you're only 25. Once again, there's nothing wrong with you at 25 with no baggage that you're bringing with you, moving in with family 30 or 60 days. Listen, don't go through your savings because in 30 or 60 days, you are either going to have a permanent job. By the way, I love the idea of temping. I love the idea of registering with as many temp agencies as possible in Atlanta. Because you're right. Nobody's going to wait for you to book a flight and wait 2 weeks before you go down there. So you need to leave now. If I were you, I'd do it. Then again, I've always been fearless in terms of chasing a job. Like knowing that you've got to just pick up your stuff. Forget your friends who don't want you to go. You know what I'm saying? They're not paying your bills like you said. You're ready to go. I wish you well. The phone lines are open for more advice. Q-tip coming up at the top of the hour. Thanks, everybody.
Wendy, man.
So I called you like 3 weeks ago about me and my boy had a threesome and how he touched my butt. He came to me saying that he really want to have sex with me.
Well, you should have known that when he touched your butt.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Lourdes is having a nail emergency. Hold on. Here you go. Lourdes, please put the proper top back on my crazy glue. I keeps crazy glue in my bag because when you have those nail emergencies, or like before I got my ear holes fixed, I used to have to secure my earring backs to my ears. I put a little drop of crazy glue back there. I don't have to do that no more. Excuse me. I don't have to do that anymore. Because Dr. Michael Jones stitched up my ear holes so they're all nice and tight. And I'm almost a week in. So in another 3 weeks, then I'll get my ears re-pierced. Shout out to Dr. Jones. My ears are doing swell. Wonderful and swarvelous. He's on 61st Street, by the way. He's a plastic surgeon who just so happens to be married to Kathleen Trigg, who just so happens to be the star of our favorite newscast, the UPN 9 News. Hi, Kathleen. And I don't know. If you've ever thought about plastic surgery, look, he does everything. The Botox, the derma peel, the tummy tucks, the boobs, the nose jobs, the ear hole rejudging, which is what I got. He does everything. And his office I love his office. It's a full-blown Liberace explosion. All them cherubs and that, the gold gilded. I love that. But I'm always one accessory too many, and so is that office. Shout out to the doctor. Hey, Mercedes. Hey, Marie. Friday night, the place to be is with the WBLS Hummer. They're going to be at the Shadow nightclub. I love the Shadow. And everything's being sponsored by White Castle's roasted garlic chicken sandwich for a limited time only. It's the next big crave. What do they mean for a limited time? If we don't get into White Castle to taste it soon, they're going to take it away? What is that, like the Burger King Angus burger? They put it up, they bring it away, they take it back, they bring it away. Oh, well, it's what I'm craving. One of those White Castle garlic chicken sandwiches. I love that. All right, so don't forget, that's Friday night, the WBLS Hummer. Look for that out front of the Shadow nightclub, and they've got goodies to go while supplies last. Oh, yes, we are already, we're celebrating the 107 days of summer, which is so crazy because, you know what? I'm already in the mind frame of fall.
It always get like that.
Do you want to know what? It's the fashion magazines. I'm looking at the Michael Kors boots. I'm like, I already have my fall wish list. Which is like crazy. Capelets. God, capelets are back for the fall. If you're big like me, then you look like there's a pair of shoulder pads on a big old linebacker. I'm looking like OJ walking down the street with a damn capelet on my shoulders and a knife in my hand. I will not be capeletting it for the fall, but the Michael Kors boots are really cute. And I've got to get one of those big fox hats, the ones that look crazy, like, is your head cold much? I'm getting one. I figure at the very least it'll be cute to wear on the On Fire shows. I want a mink coat lining on a trench coat. Like, I want the trench side to be featured and the mink to be inside understated, but I want that. What? I want a purple crocodile bag, big enough to hold everything. I'm already saving for that. That's that secret savings. You know how like you're secretly saving for new boobs or you're secretly saving to go to Tahiti? I am secretly saving. I want a purple, Barney purple crocodile bag for the fall. I want to check out the J-Lo line of all what she has going on. The Sweet Face, shout out to Sweet Face. I don't even know what I want from that line, but I know that's a line I'm targeting. I'm targeting Steve Madden. He's out of jail and turning up the heat. He is turning up the heat, honey. I'm checking that out for fall. I'm checking out Apple Bottom for fall. I'm checking out Maurice Malone for fall. And I'm dyeing my hair to chocolate, Catherine Zeta-Jones style.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
I can't wait till summer's over. I'm ready to get, forget the caramelization. You can put that where? Back there. Yeah, I want all my hair clips. I want every chocolate. And I'm putting my bronzer away for fall. Yeah.
So you're doing a makeover?
I'm ready for fall is all I'm saying.
Already?
I've got enough $5 t-shirts from H&M, and I'm so glad that I didn't invest in those stupid ethnic tunics with all those beading and embellishments and those stupid skirts. They only look stupid on me. They don't look stupid on you all. I mean, I see you all walking in the street with them. I'm like, I wish I was into the ethnic look. She's got on her, leather real flat, like a quarter of an inch thick. The sole on the thongs and stuff. That's just not my thing. What else is big for summer? More turquoise jewelry and Bermuda shorts. I'm tired of the sequins. I mean, I like sequins, and I've always liked sequins, but I just don't like it because now... everybody's got it. Yeah. So I'm eyeing fall, and I'll just manage through the summer. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't have your summer haircut and hair color yet, ladies, forget about it. Just save it for fall. If you haven't purchased your tunics... and your ethnic, those skirts with the sequins on them in the gauzy cottony material that they're selling at Henry Bendel for like $500, but you can get the same thing, or damn near, over at Marshall's or Century 21 for $50. It's still $50 too many. It's just how I feel. Welcome to fall, y'all. But I say all that to say we're still celebrating the 107 days of summer. I'm physically here, but mentally, I'm in September. I'm over at Steve Madden, looking at boots. All right, everybody, a quick reminder. There's a summertime party going on. Wear your tunics, break out your sequins, whatever. But the party's for allhiphop.com. The party is next Thursday, June 16th, and everybody's invited. It's going to be at Club Speed on 39th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue. RealHipHop.com has been in existence for 5 years. It's the magazine, and they call it the CNN of hip hop. They're putting it down. I know it's going to be, there's going to be catered food there by AussieChristines.com. And special invited guests include Mad Links from Rap City. The whole WBLS family is going to be there. I know I'm going to be there. I bet you Bob Lee will be there. They want you to look your best, ladies, because there's going to be a model search going on. And there are going to be celebrity judges selecting winners, and the winners will be featured in upcoming issues of allhiphop.com magazine. This is big. There's a lot of women out there who want to model and don't know how to get started. I would say start with writing down this date, June 16th, 10 p.m., Club Speed. I'll be there. I'll see you there, 21 years or older. I'm going to give you a telephone number for more information. By the way, the party is sponsored by Crossover Watches. They'll be giving away a diamond watch along with T-shirts. There's going to be magazine giveaways. It's going to be an unforgettable evening. Here's the telephone number, June 16th, Club Speed, 917-477-0227 for tickets. Or you could always go online at real-hiphop.com. And I'll see you at the party next Thursday at Club Speed, all right? All right, we can move on and let's get on the telephone. It's Advice Hour, 866-GET-WENDY. And so call now. I'll put you on the radio. It's 107.5 WBLS. Well. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. I have to tell you, I haven't even seen Q-Tip since the Vibrant Times. And that's the video. I mean, I understand he's got a new workout regimen and the whole bit, man. I can't wait. Q-Tip will be in the studio, everybody, next hour for the Hour of Truth. You know, people always ask me when I am asked to do interviews, like for publications and stuff like that, who my favorite interviews are and all like that. I know they expect me to say, oh, you know, Mariah, Whitney, Jennifer Lopez. My favorite interviews are people who give of themselves. And it's been so long since I've interviewed Q-Tip. I got to be honest with you. I can't even remember whether he's a good interview or not. I don't think I've ever talked to him by himself. I think he's always had the other cats with him, the whole tribe. So therefore, everybody's mic sharing and whatnot. I have a feeling this is going to rate right. To me, a good interview could be done with a concierge at the W Hotel. If you are spilling the tea, then that's what's up. What was that? Who is that, gas?
No, that's my chair creaking.
Oh. Anyway, I have a feeling that this interview is going to be right up there. I have a great respect for Q-Tip. And I can't wait to see. I don't know even what to call you. And I don't know you. I'm not cool enough with you to call you Tip. Because that's what cool people call you. I don't think I'm cool. I'm like a dorky girl from New Jersey. Nor do I know you well enough to call you Tip. So I can't even feel that. Q-Tip, I kind of feel weird about calling him that. I think I just want to call him John. Because I don't know to call him Kamal. I know he changed his name. Yeah. I think I'm just going to call him John. I wonder if that's okay with him.
No.
Call him Q-Tip.
Kamal. Fareed.
Is it Kamal or Kamal? Because I say Kamal.
K-A-M-A-A-L.
M-A-L. M-A-A-L in New Jersey is mall.
M-A-A-L.
Kamal.
Right.
Does that mean that I have to catch a cab after, or do I still catch a cab? Because I need to hail a cab after. Do I catch a cab or a cab?
Anyone you like.
Well, then,
stop.
Okay, then Kamal.
There you go.
I'm going to just wait and ask him what I'm supposed to call him, because I don't know.
How about Legend?
Okay, that's good. No, because I don't want to get confused with John. Oh. Legend. Oh, I could call him John, but then that goes back to his government name.
Right.
I don't know what to call him. Icon?
Abstract.
That's good. Abstract. That's good. Let me write that down. Abstract. Yes, that's good. That's how I'm going to address him until further notice. I swear you would think that 50 Cent or somebody was coming up here, but I got to tell you something. It's not necessarily, a multi-platinum that gives the best. I'm telling you, this Q-Tip.
Oh, yeah.
We're on to something here today. Shout out to the booking department. You're on to something. They had no idea that I'd be this excited about it. They told me about Q-Tip. I was like, what? Okay, we're on to something. Hello?
Hello, yes, Wendy?
Yes, hi.
Hi, I'm calling for advice.
Okay, welcome to the show.
Hi.
What's going on?
Well, basically, I've been in a relationship now for about 6 years. And in the last 6 years, well, when I got involved with this lady, we set some goals, and it didn't turn out the way it was supposed to. She's in the last 5 years, I've been supporting her. She hasn't been working. She's been lying to me. She's been telling me she's been taking certain courses. I've been paying hundreds of dollars, in fact, thousands of dollars for different types of, training, some medical training.
Right, things to better.
Hello?
Things for her to better herself.
Yes, and I found out it was all bogus. It's not even true. She's been dipping in my account. I found plenty of receipts in her drawers and stuff.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
How old is she?
She's in her mid-50s.
What? In her mid-50s? Oh, wow. Okay, so an older woman. Listen, has she ever been married?
Legally married, no. She had children.
I don't like this relationship.
Well, neither do I. That's why I would like some advice. I don't know what to do. You know, really, I got involved with her. I really have feelings for her, but I'm not going anywhere.
It's time it's time for you to break up with her, and it's not even based on her age. You know what it's based on? She's lying and deceptive about something huge, like bettering herself. She's been going into your account and stealing from you. You've been with her for 6 years. She made you a lot of promises. You made each other a lot of promises, sold each other a bill of goods about the people that you are and what you want for your futures. See, a lot of people oversell themselves and then end up playing themselves out. You stayed with her based on your first conversation when you thought she was a motivated, happening woman.
Yeah.
She has turned out to be a jobless, stealing bum.
Yeah.
Are you living together?
Excuse me?
Are you living together?
Yes.
Whose house?
Her, well, I pay all the bills.
Listen, it's time for you to, first of all, move your money into another account. Cut up, change credit cards, and it's time for you to go.
Yeah, right.
And you need to have this conversation almost right away. But your favorite things in the house already need to be removed. Your credit cards, if there's anything in her name, see, all the business part of this relationship needs to be handled before you drop the bomb. And you can't take a week to handle the business, because then she's going to discover somehow when she goes to the bank to steal from you that you've done it. You have 24 hours to get your crap together and get all your favorite pieces out of that house, because when you drop this bomb on her, she might chase you to the front door with a knife, in which case anything else in the house you don't care about. You're not going to be petty. You don't care about going back.
I don't. You know, there's only one thing holding me, and it's a child.
Oh, wait, now hold on.
But it's you know, I'm not the real father. I'm the stepfather.
No, you're not a stepfather. You're not married to her. It is time for you to move on.
Yeah.
Don't get soft and pink on me, man. Don't.
Yeah, you know, I tried it a couple times. Like, I tried to leave, but she can't even. You know, she can't pay her bills.
Tell me, listen. That is not your fault.
Wendy, man.
I have a boyfriend, and I've been with him for maybe a little over 3 years, and he's just now telling me that he has a child out there somewhere that may be like 5 or 6 years old.
The Wendy Williams Experience.